One of the highlights of this year's 2011 San Francisco Pride celebration starts right here at the annual Pride Brunch. This is the 13th annual Pride Brunch, and it brought together a host of celebrity grand marshals and very important people. Every year, this is such a hit, such a success.
Well, it's kind of hard to put my finger on. I started as a very personal thing with Gary. You know, we just thought the grand marshals never get to speak. They're like ushered from room to room, and people take pictures. But what do they think about this? So we wanted to give them a chance to speak. And then, you know, Positive Resource Center was a great beneficiary. And this year with Wells Fargo, it gave us the ability to do so many new things. And I don't know if you heard, but we crossed the threshold. In the 13 years of doing this now, we crossed the threshold of over $200,000 raised for Positive Resource Center. So it's been great.
I'll never forget when I was 18 years old and I kissed a boy for the first time. I was in heaven, yet I was a mess. And my sister lived in Seattle at the time, and I called her, and I'm in tears. I was like, Shannon, I think I did something really bad. She goes, sweetie, did you kiss a boy? And I go, yeah, how did you know? And she said, I've known since you were 5 years old. So, yeah, right.
You know what I always say is that I was such a troubled kid, being from a minority and being queer, and I was always taunted and bullied as a child. And everything that didn't make me fit into the norm, which I wish I could have fit into the norm, all those unique qualities actually made me into the man that I am, that has set me apart from the crowd, and made me into a unique individual. So I always tell the youth to really hone into yourself and not be ashamed, and just hone into what's unique about you and make the best out of that.
What's your message, Liam, to today's youth, LGBT youth? Because I think this year's theme for Pride is about trying to really focus our attention on to the youth.
To live in truth, firstly, and to let go of the shame, and just be out and be who you are, and know that you're loved, that you are loved. You are loved. You are loved. Because I think so many of us, we carry stuff from our childhood. I'm a recovering Catholic, and so much stuff. And there's that little voice that tells you maybe you're not loved. And so you go into shame, and you stop showing up, and you live in fear. So it's like, break free from that. And it's a journey. Every day for me, every day is a new day. Every day is a new lesson in breaking free from that, continue to live in truth, to be open, to be honest, and just be who I am. That's all I can do. So to the youth, be yourself and know that you are loved.
Well, I actually get a lot of messages from kids on Facebook, and they reach me in different ways, and I always tell them, first of all, to hang in there and finish school and take care of your education and do what you have to do, and to trust your family and trust and find people around you who love you, because even when they feel like there's nobody, there's always somebody who's there for them. And I always encourage them to find somebody who loves them and to take their time and to just trust in themselves and to feel honest with themselves and to just, relax, because there are a lot of really upset people out there who need to look around and realize they're not alone and need to do what's best. They need to learn how to take care of themselves first.
Well, you are like a candle shining in the dark, I tell you.
Thank you.
And the thing is, I love this year's theme, focusing on the youth.
Well, it is important, and I think that sometimes, I think we can all have a personal story like that. Maybe we don't even want to share. It's so private and so personal, and when you share it, it kind of like weakens you. So if we share it all together, we realize we all have suffered in some way, and maybe there's strength in unity. So I'm delighted that the Trevor Project now has a call center right in Harvey's old camera shop. Isn't that great? So the San Francisco and the Castro is part of it.
Well, thank you for leading the way.
I'm not leading. I'm walking on the shoulders of many, many before me, and hopefully we'll lead some more to walk afterwards. Thank you.
So much. It's always... Thank you so much for representing. This is so heady. This has got to be humbling.
In so many ways, I can't speak about it enough, about how humbling being honored as Grand Marshal after 10 years of doing work, in the women's community. Predominantly women of color. It's so proud that we're here, and it shows that we can make it. And I can't believe it. And the contingent that we have tomorrow is going to be fabulous, and just coming from just pure love. And thank you. I just can't thank you enough. It's amazing to be here.
You are so beautiful in your freedom. You are so beautiful to me. In Pride we trust.